everybody, I'm going to start by showing you. This is, I believe, video 544. I really like the look of it. The colors, I'm not so sure about the colors. I had done another one similar to this. I'm just not so sure. And then the next one is this one. This was the stamp technique. And this is the cute little magnet. Oh, let's get you. Isn't that adorable? And then I really like this. This was the tile that I had the colors on. I absolutely love that. And then this is from the spatula technique, the fold over technique, and it's way cool. Ah, there's a really close up. It's just pretty cool. I like it. So I'm going to do a flip and drag today on another long piece of MDF. Let's zoom you in a little bit. There we go. So I picked out these two shades of blue, and then vermilion and Artist Loft Brilliant Magenta. But I'm looking at them and I may change my mind. Well, maybe not that either. Gosh, what would be a good one? What would be a good? Maybe, no, not that. Maybe that purple. It's a little bit lighter. I'm not even sure what purple this is. And this MDF actually has a couple little flaws on it, but since I will be putting resin on it, it doesn't matter. They won't show up anyways. I'm looking for a cup for my... So I've got to tell you, if you probably can't even see my fingers right here, but if you can, they are very odd looking and have no feeling to them. I was so proud of myself yesterday. I fixed my oven all by myself. It cost me a $20 part, and it would have cost $150 to $200 for them to come out and fix it. Super proud of myself. Turned the oven on to see if I did in fact fix it. Turned it on for only like 30 seconds. Turned it off, and without even, it was the lower heating unit, reached my hand in there and touched it. And I can tell you with certainty that I did indeed fix it. It does indeed get hot. And I had just come from my dad's because the screws that came with the replacement didn't fit the new one, etc. So he has like gallons of screws and odds and ends. So I'd gone over there, and so he had helped me with that. And this is my white paint, my interior house paint with Floetrol and water. So he had helped me with that. So I call him, and I'm a little hysterical. And I was like, well, I fixed it, but and there may have been quite a few F-bombs dropped, moron. So I was so excited and yesterday was such a productive day. I bought a carpet cleaner. I had cleaned all the carpets in the house. I fixed the stove or the oven. You know, all these great things. And then, like an idiot, I touched it and burned my fingers. Luckily, not too bad. But I've never seen a burn look like this before. So I don't really know what it's going to end up doing. I've never seen a burn that looks yellow. And it doesn't hurt. In fact, there's like absolutely no feeling to them. They're very dry and icky. But I'm hoping that it just was just a tiny little singe. But I called my friend because I did not know who to call after I called my dad. So I called a friend of mine who seems to know everything. So I was like, do you know anything about burns? She's like, don't put butter on it, which never would have even occurred to me. But then when I looked online, apparently people put butter on burns, which was news to me. I don't know why you'd do that. But it also says don't use burn cream, which I find interesting because if you are not supposed to use burn cream on burns, what are you supposed to use burn cream on? I guess I could have looked that up too, but I didn't. I'm just touching up the edges, which I suppose I can do after. But I just like to at least have a coating on it. All right. Oh, damn squeaky chair. I hate this chair. So for me, it is Monday. I am kind of spacing my videos out this week because today is my only day to paint until the weekend. I have stuff Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night. So, I could probably set that here. So, I am trying to space out unless I get really excited tonight and paint like 5 paintings, which I don't think will happen because I do need to catch up on Netflix as well. I mean, it's a busy life I lead. So, I do want to share with you. First, I had to ask my mom. My mom is having heart surgery next Tuesday. And you all know how I feel about my parents. So just send some good wishes her way. She'll be fine. She's having an ablation done. She's in AFib. She was hospitalized for it last year. She had her first bypass on her 40th birthday. And then again at 65. And she's in the hospital last spring while they medicated her for AFib. And now it's not working, so they're going to have to go in and do an ablation. My brother had this ablation done last year. So yeah. So just think good thoughts her way. She will be fine. And probably for me, because I'm usually the one that stays at the hospital with her overnight. That was only, well, normal things like the shoulder surgery. She doesn't have anyone stay with her. Normal surgeries, because she's had like 1 million of them. But my mom is the toughest, most badass woman I've ever met. So that is probably where I get it from. She has always taught me, never be afraid of your voice. Which is a good lesson. That was a good lesson, and purple and orange don't go together. is the other lesson that I always forget. But let's see if what I can make out of this. First, I'm going to torch it because I know a whole bunch of cells are going to come up. I actually think I'm going to go back over it with, what color? Actually, more vermilion, ironically. Yeah, my mom's a total badass. She is the legal secretary for my dad. And when she had her heart surgery, 10 years ago, the day after they do collections. So the day after she was on the phone with debtors. It's like, seriously? You just had a triple bypass. But that's the type of woman she is. I would not get back to work quite that soon. Now that is pretty, but I touched that. We'll see what happens. Gosh, I hate what is happening to that. Not liking what's going on here. Wonder if that what technique I used. Oh, there's not enough paint on the board. I think that's the problem. I'm just seeing what happens if we do this. As I said, I don't think there is enough paint. Oh my gosh, I'm standing up. This is so crickety. interesting look. Kind of cool. Trying to get it evened out, kind of. Alrighty, I think I am done. Bring you around. Ah. Okay, maybe not. That little bit of vermilion's cool. So there you have it. It's hard to get the whole thing in one pick. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye.